Yo, we back with another Top TV. I'm here with artist, chef, designer, Lottafineass, Chef Lotta. If she a chef that day, what's up, Lotta?
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing?
I did work with Lotta for her birthday one year. She had a nice party. It was at Magic City.
Yeah.
Did a shoot with her at her party one year. But I knew you prior to that because you modeled.
Yes.
Right.
That
was early on.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Whoa.
Yeah. You know, this me. You know what I mean? You know, I've been around for a while.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I've been around the scene for a while. But it's always like we knew when we see each other. So, you know, because you be switching up.
New levels, that's all it is.
I'm just same old Hollywood Chuck when you see me. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's new levels. It's new levels. It's new levels, that's all.
But, you know, we on Top TV. I brung you on because you got a couple different things going on. You just released a Mother's Day song.
Yeah.
Of course, we know the inspiration behind that. Your mother's still alive?
No. That yeah. Did you listen to the song?
I didn't listen to the song.
Okay.
I didn't.
The song was a dedication. My mom is in heaven, so it was.
I'm lying. I did listen to the song, but it was on Instagram, so it was a short version.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like a 1 minute or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
The song is like a tribute to my mom, you know, and it was made in honor of her, but to help others who have lost their mom also. So
yeah,
it's called Mama. It's out on all platforms. Yeah,
it's out on all platforms. Yes.
Uh-huh.
When did you start making music? It seemed like about 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when you really popped on the scene, on the music scene.
For real, yeah.
Aside of things.
That's when I first came out.
What made you? What inspired you to go hard on the music? Because, like I say, I know that you was doing modeling at first, and then you kind of switched over to the music side of things.
I say different gifts pop out at different times for real, because you never know what's in you until you try it. And when I first started, I always knew I had a love for music, and had been around music for a long time, but you never know what you can do until you do it. So it was like everybody was always freestyling, and I was listening and picking up, but I was always the shy one, like, nah, I ain't gonna try that.
Yeah.
So when I started like writing and doing, and it was like, oh wow, okay, and then I just kept going, and as you keep perfecting something, it's gonna turn into what it's supposed to turn into.
You did a lot of visuals with Logan Kingston, right?
Yeah, that's my bro. Shout out to Logan. He did actually my first video. I think, in this video right here. So
the one that we was pushing.
Yep. That was Heartless. That was my very first video, very first like production.
Yeah.
So that was major, and it happened so fast. It's like, boom, I wrote the verse, went to the studio, boom, I'm doing the video. It was major production, especially working with him. So it was like both of us in our beginning stages, and to see where he is now actually producing movies is like amazing. So that was my first video, and it's still a classic today.
Still a banger.
Right, you feel me? So it's like, that's how you know you make good music.
Tell me about what's next on the horizon for the music, because you did the song for your mom, but are we looking for an album, or are we still just with the singles? We just dropping singles?
Well, for me, quite honestly, because it's only me, you know what I mean. So it's like, I need a team. I gotta get a team. I'm gonna just keep dropping hits. You feel me? So building that catalog is important, and then when the album is time for an album, I'm gonna know it's time for an album, because I had that energy and that time to actually go into the studio. Because I dropped the EP before, and I did that like in one day, and even the producer was like, "Yo, you just did like 6 songs straight." So when I go in there, I don't play. I already got everything. You know what I'm saying? So
who's some of the producers you work with? You like to name them?
Oh, okay. So I started off working with some producers in Atlanta. Okay. So because I've been doing it for a minute, I can't honestly think of all of them. But yeah, James, I think it was the last one. I don't
So
know.
it wasn't really a lot of producers out of Cleveland.
No, it was two. It was two. But
producers.
the last one, he was at Studio Wood. So this is my first time working with him. You feel me? So I'm like real bad with names.
With Great Wall and
don't kill me. Yeah, don't kill me on the producer side. But he did his thing, and that's who actually produced Mama. And before I got a chance to work with him, I was working with another producer who produced a lot of my music and actually my whole EP. Wagwood, I want to say Wags. I don't want to get the name wrong.
You don't want to get the name wrong.
Yeah, that's why I ain't trying to like shout it out because I don't want to get the name wrong. But he did the whole EP that time, and he did his thing too. So it's a lot of talent, a lot of talented producers here in Cleveland that I work with.
What's your biggest moment thus far, and with your music career? What was one of your biggest moments that you could think of?
Oh man,
that you was like, yeah, I'm really on right now. I'm really doing my thing.
Okay.
On the music side.
That's when I was like transitioning from living in Atlanta to Miami. So going to Miami, I had a lot of shout out to Atlanta and Miami, all my out of town family for sure. I had a lot of opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Working, I did a Sexy Red video. We did Dad, Love and Hip Hop in Miami, so I was touching shoulders in rooms.
So
and
what
stuff.
You danced in our video, or what you do?
We was like backs, like extra. You feel me? Like
cameo.
So,
You made a cameo.
Yeah. So it was like we got to do that and be on an actual set, with actual production.
How was that? How did that feel? What was that feeling like on an actual? Like a one of the upcoming big artists.
Oh man, yeah, cause that was crazy. Cause
did they give you like some inspiration?
For sure, cause it's like you in the right circle. You in the right lane. You doing the right thing. Cause certain doors is gonna open for you. So you just continue going. You feel me?
Right.
But for me, I got multiple lanes. You feel me? So I try to just perfect each one. Yeah, more time for sure. I try to perfect each one, and that's the reason why I haven't dropped the album yet. So when it's time, I'm definitely gonna drop the album because I want to give it all that time and dedication that it takes.
How do you juggle all of these things that you do? Being a mother, being a chef, being an artist.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Being a designer. How do you kind of like sort these things out and kind of have an even keel with it?
Okay, you want the sauce? Okay.
I'm the sauce.
Okay, well, I ain't no gatekeeper, baby. Pretty much for me, it's all God and having that time management. You feel me? So everything I do is what I naturally do. I don't force anything that I don't naturally do.
Yeah.
So if you naturally do stuff and you've been doing it your whole life, you're going to naturally do it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be at that round table like, okay.
It's like it ain't no pressure. It's just something that is a natural progression for you.
Bop, 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 bop. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, on Tuesdays you got to make content. On Wednesdays you got to bop, bop, bop. It's your, I got, you know what I'm saying? You got to find that. So it's like, it's something I've been doing for a long time. I just found that focus. You know what I'm saying? My dad always told me to be focused like a racehorse. Don't look to your left. Don't look to your right. Just focus on what you're doing. And that's what I've been doing.
Let me ask you this, Lotta. Before your social media really got popping, what was how did you no, I don't want to say that. How was social media instrumental in your situation? And how did you get to a point where you was at 50,000 followers and people was following you and they was really into what was the kind of like the formula behind that?
For me, it was, of course, being your authentic self, but growing. So I saw like when I first started, I was a different person than I am now, but that was just a different aspect of me. That was like the baby chick. Yeah. So it was like, okay, you in that stage, I might have been dancing, so you got a different audience. Okay, in this stage is when I started rapping, so it grew. On this stage, you started your culinary, so it grew. On this stage, you started your fashion. So you see what
I traveled over here, I traveled over there.
Yeah, so it's like you grow it and you collect different stones, different people, and it's like they collectively be like, okay, this is you. Because some people, I'm going to be honest with you, only like you doing certain things. You know what I mean? They had to adjust. It's like, okay, I don't just do one thing. I'm sorry. That ain't never going to be me. I'm